Coming up today, we've got deadline day, a massive game against Middlesbrough and Carrick's Middlesbrough in the year 2029. How's he not been snapped up? It's been a difficult start, but we'll go through all of that as well as making some big transfers with £25 million to spend on deadline day. What's going on there, guys? Kempy here and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Wrexham save as well. Today is episode 2 of the return of Wrexham. First of all, massive apologies we didn't get a video out Wednesday. I've been really concentrating the last few days on getting the stream going and we're actually at a point now where on Saturday there'll be an affiliate stream, which is mind-blowing to me, but we've managed to hit affiliate. So thank you to everyone who has come over. And on Saturday, most of the day I'm going to be live, 6, 7, 8 hours I reckon we'll be live for, so come over. There'll be a little video come out tomorrow, because obviously this is coming out on Friday, of when I'm going live. So come over, say hello, let me know you're from the YouTube, drop a follow and get involved in all the love, because Twitch has been absolutely mental, but today we're here for YouTube and we're here for Wrexham. And we're here on a difficult start to the season, people. So we are sitting in 12th place currently. We've only played 3 games. We've got 4 points. Obviously, we drew the first game, a 2-2 draw against Stoke. We then beat Solihull Moors in the Cup, 5-1. Very easy game. Tyrone scoring 2, Ferguson getting 1, and Victor Hugo scoring 2. But then a 2-1 loss against Norwich was rather disappointing, especially as they had 10 men from the 18th minute. Reece Williams putting us 1-0 up, and then we just sort of crumbled. Didn't really do anything. And Dylan Stevenson, of all people, scored the goal to win the game. A battle of Wales, a battle of Cardiff, a 1-0 win. The youngster Alex scored to give us the win there. And then a 2-1 loss in the Carabao Cup to Huddersfield. Knocks us out of that nice and early on, which is rather frustrating. And the point where today we play against Middlesbrough. And Middlesbrough that is still managed by Michael Carrick. I'll be very surprised in real life if this guy stays at Middlesbrough his whole career, because he seems absolutely fantastic as manager. There's been a lot going on since you were last here. Let's get right in to the transfers. Last thing you guys saw was David Heaton was signed for £15.5 million from Crystal Palace. Well, since then, in stream, because I streamed these games, we were talking about Aguero, and then this guy popped up, Javier Aguero, 6'1", 18-year-old centre mid, central attacker mid, right winger. I think he's going to be a backup for us. Javier Aguero looks very good, 18 years of age, 5-star potential, great consistently, 16 work rate, which is good, which has been pointed out in the comments to keep an eye on that, because it seemed that I might have been not signing people with too good work rate, so I made sure we got him in with some very good work rate. Karim the Dream Lahifi coming in as well, again 12 work rates are not quite as high. Signed for 4.9 million and already worth between 19 and 26. But again, 3-star, 5-star potential. This guy does lack that little bit of consistency. But he's 5'6", he's a little wizard. But in this shadow striker role, he could be very good. I have converted to the point where we're using both Ten Hag tactics that I've made. The 8-9 Ten Hag by GYFM, which I posted, and the alternate Ten Hag. So we're using both of them, which is good fun. We've got a dragon at right back now, Pablo. He is a fantastic backup. He is 18 years of age, 3-star, 5-star potential. He looks very good from News Old Boys. Obviously, can always give out some good young players. We have just sold Cam De Silva to Liverpool because he kicked up an absolute fuss when I rejected it. £9 million, which is annoying because we spent 13 million on him. But he has come back on loan for the season, and that is good. That is very key because he's a very good player. He's going to help us massively this season. And we've just signed as well Earl Rowe, a 21-year-old American, not quite international just yet. He come on from 1860 Munich. He's gone back out on there on loan as well, so hopefully he can go out into the 3rd Bundesliga and do absolute bits and progress himself even more, because he's got fantastic determination and really good physicals. He needs to just improve his technical ability and he'll be fantastic. Last guy's time you were here, Craig Robertson's gone out on loan, Tom Parry's gone out on loan, Radmore's gone out on loan, Collier's gone out on loan, obviously sold De Silva, and Earl Rowe has gone as well. We've got one big signing looking to come in, and that is Roger Guedes. Someone from the Twitch chat has mentioned this guy. I believe he was a Corinthians fan. He said he was fantastic. He looks really good in the game, to be honest. Signed for Aston Villa, had a very good spell in the Premier League of the last sort of 5, 6, 7 years, and now he's pretty much going as a backup. He's 32 years of age, but his stats are fantastic, and he'll massively improve this left-hand side. So he is hopefully coming in to dominate. That is literally, what is it, £8 million? £8.5 million. So we'll still have 20 million for deadline day, which we're going to get into very soon. First of all, though, this massive game against Middlesbrough. Let's get right into that one, and then we can come back and spend some money. Just a very, very quick one. Thank you guys for coming back to the Wrexham Save. Again, apologies it wasn't out on Wednesday, but we're coming out with a video today and a video on the weekend, as well as the big stream this weekend. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow the Twitch as well. Also, yesterday I released a fantastic video. My favourite video I've ever done. It is a Red Bull Leipzig rebuild, but it's under 23s and Wonder Kids only. So if you're into Wonder Kids, the video is going to be up there. So make sure to click that one, like I said as well. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Let's get right into this game. A few players have been rested for fitness today, so we'll get right into our team. Obviously, a Middlesbrough team, very, very good. Sunsut Bell, Cam Archer, Chidozie Ogbene, to name a few. But the team for us is Berrio in goal. It is at right back. This team does not look normal. It is Al Jazmi and Palacios as the two centre-backs. Palacios obviously normally a centre-mid / CDM, but he can certainly play the centre-back role. Vlamishko out injured and Reece Williams being Reece Williams. He's not playing very well recently, so he is in that centre-back role. Dragon is at right-back with Frangolo out on fitness. Obeng is at left-back with Rosman for fitness. De Silva comes straight back into the team in that cam role. Alex goes out on the right wing, Heaton on the left wing, and Emiliano Tarone up front. So a very rotated but still quite strong side. Middlesbrough coming out today in a 4-4-2, which is interesting to see. Like I said, some very good players in there. Archer and Sunsut Bell especially up front. Very, very interesting that they have made their way into this side in 2029. Bellingham has got to improve as well. He's not been great for the start of this season. I'm worried he may be past his best, and maybe it's time to move on from Captain Job. Bamba down this left-hand side. Good hold-up play from Sunsut Bell starting off. Matias Fernandez finds Mohamed, and it's an easy goal. It's a really easy goal. No one closed him down. Robert Berrio, not very good there. That was shocking. And to be honest, he's not been great to the start of this season. And maybe it's time to move on from the Robert Berrio experiment. I'm going to give him this game. And you know what? If he doesn't make it out, Stan can go out on loan. Berrio can be the backup. And we can try and move on, because he has not been very good this season. And in my eyes, that shot was quite an easy shot to save. It wasn't a bad effort, but it was 25 yards out. It was a curler. It wasn't much power. And he just wasn't good enough to get there. So, a bit worrying that our keeper is not saving any shots currently. Just a 0.12 XG for Middlesbrough, and they are leading this game. But just before half-time, we have got a highlight. It is a long ball clear from the Middlesbrough goalkeeper, and Al Jazmi with a great touch to bring it down. Palacios into Tom Jones. Can Tom Jones find the ball? It's a great ball to Tarone, who heads it over the keeper. A fantastic ball there from our absolute wonder kid in midfield, Tom Jones, the Welsh king. Great ball in, Tarone, great run, good header over the keeper, and it's a goal right before half-time, and some say it's the best time to score a goal. A great run from Tarone, very well timed, and just a looping header over the keeper of Middlesbrough, and it is 1-1 as we go into half-time. We've been massively, massively on top. I'm going to say we're doing well, we are controlling the game, but there is certainly another gear to step into. That XG chart tells a lot of the story, and we should be winning here today, so it's time to get that second goal. 1 hour in though, we are not currently getting that second goal, and changes are going to be made. I'm going to get Kareem Lahifi on. I'm going to get on Sam Bassi as well for Alex. David Heaton come off for Brian Brewster as well, and get a real attacking three behind Emilio Tarone. Hopefully the legs of them three can prove dangerous. A great ball in from Lahifi, and Saeed Al Jazmi, the next gen centre-back, gets his goal, and it's 2-1 to the mighty Wrexham, just 63 minutes in. A good ball from our new man Lahifi as well on his championship debut. Nearly said Premier League. That would have been fun, wouldn't it, if we were still in the Prem? Next season, we're going to turn this season around. We're going to go on a run, and we're going to win it all this season. I'm telling you now, we are going to be in the Premier League next season. But a 2-1 victory here after 75 minutes. We are not finished just yet. And in fact, it is time to just go a little bit more cautious. Just drop the tempo slightly. Just time waste a little bit. And also, when we can, just make a few changes. But we've got to reimburse the free kick first of all. Can it make it 3-1 and put us nicely into the lead? So free kick from around 35, 40 yards out. He's going to obviously whip this one in. Be surprised if he goes for it. It is cleared by Ebuwawe. Bellingham picks up though, does find Brewster, finds Tarone, he shoots hot for the crossbar. I mean, did that go in? It's been disallowed for offside. I don't think that even went in, to be honest. He's obviously very far offside. Oh, it did go in. It did go in. But yeah, he's offside, so it doesn't matter anyway. But let's get some changes. Let's get some more legs in the midfield. Let's get Jimmy Garner on. And let's bring on Alan Bergson as well for Al Jazmi, because he is very, very tired, in fact. And just 10 to go. Let's finish this game out. Let's just go defensive now. Let's drop the lines a little bit. Just sit in and reserve this lead. Sorry, throat is going. We have got another highlight. It's Jimmy Garner Ball in, Ferguson doesn't win it, but it does drop to the little man, Lalifi, Kareem the Dream, finds Ferguson, finds Garner, the 3 new subs linking up, go all the way back to the Dragon. It's not a good ball into Tom Jones, and Catterson is through on goal. It's a one-on-one with Robert Berrio, and he puts it wide of the mark. An absolute let-off there, and the Dragon has got away with one because that was a poor pass. And just 3 minutes added on then out of this 5 to go. 1 minute, and we do get a victory then. And it takes us up into 8th place after 4 games. A dominant performance of 1.99 XG. 2 goals, pretty much bang on. Absolute domination on the shots though, domination on the possession, and a good victory away from home against a decent Middlesbrough side, I have to say. Like I said, today is going to be deadline day special, so just the one game in today's episode, but there's going to be some transfers and maybe a brand new keeper. Sign number 1 of deadline day, a man who eluded us when we were in the Premier League, has joined us in the Championship. Joe Bursick, a great goalkeeper on Football Manager, has been for a number of years now, always ends up at the very, very top level of football, especially in the Premier League. The young English goalkeeper in real life is now 29 in our game and is sure to add a little bit of experience, a little bit of a calm head in that back line. I think he's a very, very good acquisition. Just looking into 3.5-star player. I'd like to improve, but very good determination, very good kicking. So building at the back is not going to be a problem. Incredibly consistent. Compare him to Robert Berrio. He's a better goalkeeper. He's got slightly less shot stopping, but I just think Robert Berrio for some reason is not good in game. Communication, mental speed, all looks very good for Joe, and Robert is certainly going to stay around as a backup, but looks very, very good, and I'm very happy with that signing for just how much? £7.5 million. So a bit of a bargain there. Roger Guedes also coming in now, 32 years of age, a very good signing. And a goalkeeper that I was looking at, in case we didn't get Joe Bursick, Davide Costrezella, we're no longer going to be signing for £11.5 million. I think it was a little bit of a risk, but we're not going to be getting him. And Roger Guedes does look very, very good, doesn't he? For 3.5 stars, a very good left winger. Again, a little bit more experience, a very consistent performer, enjoys his big matches, good work rate, cuts inside from the left ring, runs with the ball down the right and winds up opponents. And I love the winds up opponents bit. And I've just seen the name Tom Hardy, and I certainly want a man called Tom Hardy in my team. He's a left winger. Maybe not going to sign him, but a very good one at that. I'm not sure how much more business we're going to do on deadline day, to be honest. I'm going to be keeping a strong eye down here, going through all these players as soon as they come up. See if anyone on here catches our eye. How much money have we got? We've got £15 million. And like I said in the game just then, maybe something that could tempt me would be a replacement for Joe Bellingham. He is currently wanted by Rennes, 10.5 to 12 million. He's 23 years of age. He's been a sort of consistent performer since signing. He was certainly better since signing for us. Maybe he's just been better in my eyes because his name's Bellingham. He's actually never really averaged over a 7 apart from these 2 seasons where he just snuck over a 7 rating. Last season a 6.67 in the Premier League. This one only a 6.88 to start things off. So if we get an offer for him, maybe we look to move Joe Bon and sign a big centre midfielder. Let's keep an eye on that one, keep an eye on this list here, and then I'll show you the end of deadline day and what our squad looked like going into this season. I didn't expect that to happen. Al Jasmi's left, 21.5 million. His release clause has been done by Hertha Berlin. Vigo gets £6 million, which means we get £15 million. We've now got £30 million, but a centre-back down. And that is disappointing because I did not even see that coming. Looking at the centre-backs out there, is there anyone immediately that jumped off the bat? Maybe someone a little bit more experienced, possibly, to add even more experience to that back line. But that was not meant to happen. That was not in the plan of today. I'm going to go through this list and try and find someone. Something of a gamble, but a signing I have made. It is Billy Cumento, the wonder kid who used to play for Liverpool. His career has been very, very odd in this save. Obviously on loan in Austria Vienna in real life. He ended up going to Milan on a free, going to Schalke on loan in the Bundesliga 2, having a very good season over there, playing 31 games in the league. Going back to Milan, playing a very, very bit part role, eventually going to Toulouse, where he's established himself in Ligue 2. Before this season, getting promoted into Ligue 1. Not a very good start, but signing for Wrexham. £9 million. It's quite a lot of money. He's on quite a lot of money himself as well. He's a very good left-footed centre-back, which I really, really liked. A bit of a risk. I couldn't see many of his stats. He's very strong, which I could see. A lot of the traits, I'm not 100% sure of. He moves the ball to the left before dribbling, which I'm worried with that sort of only 13 composure. Is that going to make him a bit more mistake prone at the back, but he stays back at all time. He tries the long range passes, which with 14 passing he can certainly do. And with the pace we've got up front, he could be dangerous. We are looking to loan out Sam Bassi, who we obviously signed this season for 4.7 million, but we've got so many players that can play off the right, and I want him to try and go out on loan and get some game time. I've been scrolling through this deadline day list, and normally full of gold. Today, not so much. 4 hours to go, it might be the end of our business, but I'll certainly let you guys know, and I'll bring you guys back when we know what's going on. Well, deadline day is over. No further signings, no further sales. I hope the loan of Sam Bassi still goes through, but currently if I just show you the squad planner, because it's not something I often do. I don't think it's something I've even really done in the 7 seasons, but I want to keep you guys up to date on what the squad planner is looking like, the potential in the club. So currently Joe Bursick and Robert Berrio are our 2 main goalkeepers, with Stan as a good youngster. Right back, we're looking at Frangolo, who's in on loan. Dragon has the same 3-star current ability as him. Obviously, he's our player, but probably Frangolo is slightly more developed than him. And Vuk Topic is a very, very good young player. Defenders, we've got Artem Lemishko, Billy Kumento, Alan Ferguson, and Reece Williams. Currently the club. We've got Philip Fromming still waiting to come back as well, currently out on loan. He comes back very, very soon. I think he's going to be quite good for us. Left back wise, looking at Blas Rosman and Ibrahim Obeng. Ball midfielder on defend. On support, so we've got Ghana and Juan Palacios. I like that. We've got a 28-year-old and a 20-year-old. Both of them very, very good. And the centre mid is Joe Bellingham and Tom Jones. Quite often they will play together, but that's the sort of roles we're looking at. So attacker mid, lots of options. De Silva obviously coming back in on loan from Liverpool helped us out massively with Kareem the Dream, Javier Aguero and Victor Hugo as other options. Right wing, Carboni, Alex and Sam Bassi. Left wing, Roger Guedes, David Heaton and Celso Ferreira, with the strikers being Emiliano Torrone and Ryan Brewster. We've got a lot of games to play. I do not want to drag this season out too much, and I want to give you guys an episode this weekend as well. We jump a little bit forward into the future, maybe just the start, the middle of October, something around there before we get into the Christmas period, a January video, and hopefully maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. And by the end of next week, hopefully we can wrap up season number 1 and be back in the big time, back in the Premier League where we belong and where we deserve to be. So thank you very much for watching, guys, as per usual. You guys have been smashing the support. We're close to 600 subscribers, which blows my mind. The Twitch is popping off and I'm just absolutely loving making content. So just keep smashing the support, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you all next time.